Front till training for retail. In this demo, I'll be showing you how to process transactions, refunds, and other action points throughout the front till. This demo will last approximately 20 minutes. First, let's look at the clock in, clock out function. This will enable you to track the amount of hours the staff member is active through the till or on their shift. At the beginning of their shift, select Clock In, Clock Out in the top left-hand corner. Select the staff member, enter their passcode, and select Clock In. A small pop-up will appear detailing the date and time that staff member has clocked in for their shift. You can reverse this process to clock out at the end of their shift. Select the Clock In Out button, select the member of staff, enter their passcode, and now select Clock Out. A new pop-up appears detailing the date and time that staff member has clocked out of their shift. This information can be found in your back office. For more information on reporting, do check out our reporting demo. We can now go ahead and log into the till. Select the staff member to log in, enter their passcode, and select Login. At the beginning of every shift, it will ask you to enter a float amount. You can enter that now and open till. We now appear on our main till and the top level with our categories. We'll go ahead now and show you how to process transactions. Processing transactions. Through the front till, there are two ways to process a transaction. If your products are barcoded, you can simply scan the item once you've added that product into your back office. The second is to navigate through your categories to find the product the customer wishes to purchase. To do so, select the tile of the category and select the product. This will move into the basket, and now we can process the payment or add any discounts, notes that we wish to. To process a simple transaction, select the green Pay button, and now we can enter in our tender. The customer will pay either cash or card. If paying with cash, we have preset amounts just on the right-hand side, or you can enter in the figure manually. If the customer is paying the exact amount, we don't need to enter any figures. We can simply press cash. If the customer is paying by card, you may use the card button or your integrated card machine button. We'll assume this customer is paying by cash, and they'll pay with a £20 note. We select the £20 button and select cash. Your Epos system will automatically print your receipts, and this is an example on the screen now. And we'll also show you the change due. Once you're happy, you can press confirm, and that's how you process a simple transaction. Processing refunds. There are two ways to process a refund through the front till. Firstly, you can scan the customer's receipt if it's present. This will pull the items into the basket for you to then select which items need to be refunded. Alternatively, if the customer doesn't have their receipt or you don't have a barcode scanner, simply navigate through the till to find the products to be refunded. Select the category and the product, and this item will now go into the basket. To process a refund, we change the quantity to -1 or -2 if it's two of the same product, and so on. Select the refund reason, which now appears in the basket. The item could be faulty, not suitable, or any others that you've entered in your setup. Select Done. And now the Pay button changes to Refund. We'll select the Refund button. And here we can refund again from their original tender type, so cash or card. Select your tender type. And this will now generate 2 receipts, one for the customer and one you keep for record. You've now successfully completed a refund. Discounts. There are 2 types of discounts: an item discount on an individual product or a basket discount on the total payment due. To process an individual item discount, select the product you wish to in the basket, select the discount button, and process what type of discount this is. We have a few examples here, including manager approved and general or staff discount. And now we have a few different choices. We can discount by percentage, by amount, set new price, or discount by 10%. This has been processed and input as default. We're going to give this a new discount percentage of 20%. And once you're happy with this, press Update and Done. You can now see on that item it's a general discount and the amount that's come off the total. That's an item discount. We'll now process a basket discount. For this, we go to Pay, select Discount at the top, and the same process. Select the discount reason, and then your choice by percentage, by amount, set new price, or discount by the default percentage you've entered in. We'll enter in another percentage discount, update, and done. This has now taken off a basket discount. Once you're happy with your discount, you can process the payment as normal. Action buttons. There are further buttons on the till to enhance productivity and add additional functions. These could be found just above the Delete, Hold and Pay button. Firstly, we'll start with Miscellaneous Products. Select the Miscellaneous Product tab, and you can either select any pre-added miscellaneous products or select the Add tab. Remember, miscellaneous products are items that normally would not be sold throughout the till, and you can't track stock for these. These can also be items that you may have missed when adding your products. We'll select the Plus tab, enter the product name, enter the tax breakdown, and then enter in your price. Once we select Add, this item will now go into the basket, ready to take payment. Printing. There are various options to printing or reprinting receipts. Firstly, a non-transactional receipt. This can be used if you are providing the customer with a quotation. Firstly, select the product into the basket and select the Print Action button. Here is an example of a non-transactional receipt. As you can see, there's no payment details and no barcode. You can also print off your previous receipt, maybe your previous transaction. Simply select the Print Action button with no items in the basket, and this will then print your previous receipt. You do have additional options in the three little lines in the top left-hand corner, and under the Print tab, you can print current, print previous, print gift receipt, or print historic from another day or time. No sale and petty cash. No sale gives you the ability to open a cash drawer without processing a transaction. For example, you may need additional change in your till, or you may have lost property or keys that you keep in your cash drawer for security. To open your cash drawer without processing a transaction, select the No Sale action button and select the reason for the no sale. This will automatically open your cash drawer. Petty cash is used for small purchases for the business, for example, stationery, cleaning products, small staff outings, or staff room essentials such as milk and coffee. To process a petty cash transaction, select the Petty Cash action button, select the reason for the petty cash, and select the amount that is being taken from your till. This will print a receipt for your records, which you can keep in your cash drawer. And at the end of the day, when we come to cash up our till, it will detail any petty cash that has come out of your float. Float adjustment. You may wish to deposit or withdraw an amount of cash to or from your float. You can deposit cash if you don't have enough in your float, or you can withdraw if you wish to bank this earlier or for security. To process this, select the Adjust Flow action button and select the amount you wish to withdraw or deposit, and select your option. This will print a receipt for your records, and this will also be detailed on your end of day report. Adding customers. You can add customers to the back office database for various reasons. Epos now has some great loyalty and marketing apps available in the App Store. You may want to consider these to enhance your business and increase revenue, and you will need a customer database for this. You can also process customer credit and invoice customers at a later date. We'll show you how to add customers to the database. Select the Customers tab and select Add New Customer. Now here, if we scroll down, you can see there's various different parts of the database where you can fill in. We'll start with the name. Select their title, first name, and surname. This is the minimum you need to add a customer to the database. You can also add business name, date of birth, and contact details such as a contact number and email address. You can also select the customer type. You can set your customer types through your back office, such as basic, bronze, silver, gold, or platinum customer types. With these different types, you can assign various discounts these customers are entitled to. We now come on to max credit. This is the maximum amount of credit this specific customer can have. We can enter that value here. And you can also add any additional notes. You can add additional members. And you can also add an address for this customer. You can type in the postcode and complete address. Once you're happy with the information here, select the Add button in the bottom right-hand corner. Once you've added the customer, they now appear in the basket. Customer credit. Credit can be used to purchase goods where the customer can be invoiced for the payment at a later date. They don't pay with cash or card at the point of the transaction. This is similar to a tab for that customer. To process a credit, ensure the customer has a max credit limit when you are adding the customer to the database. Firstly, select the customer and process your transaction as normal. Select the items into the basket or scan them into the basket. Now we select the Pay button. Here you can see you have the option now for the customer to use credit. This customer has a £300 max credit limit. We select this button and this will print out a receipt for the customer detailing their max credit limit and also the balance they have used. Now the customer may have been invoiced or the customer has come back into the store to pay and process their credit payment. They want to pay it back. Firstly, select the customer back into the transaction. And in the customer bar, you can now see how much credit that customer has used. In this example, the customer has used £2.25. For the customer to pay this back with cash or card, select the Customer Credit Action button. Enter the amount the customer wishes to pay back and add. This will add customer credit to that value into the basket for you to process that payment. Remember, the customer is now paying that credit back to you. Select the Pay button and pay the normal means of tender, cash or card. This will print out the customer's receipt, again detailing their max credit limit and also their current credit balance. You've now completed a customer credit transaction. End of day. This process allows you to cash up your till, check any variances, print an end of day report, and close your till ready for a new day. To do this, we go to the three lines in the top left-hand corner. We select Admin and then Close Till. You'll see the following screen. Let's have a look at the information we see. We have a cash up box showing you your tender types, the amount expected, the variance, and the amount that is counted. We'll come on to this shortly. If we scroll down, we also have a float section detailing the opening balance. Here we have £50. Also detailing any withdrawals, deposits, or petty cash reasons processed throughout the day. At the bottom, we have a closing balance. Throughout this section, we have summary, a sales report showing product breakdown, employee breakdown, and category breakdown, any refunds processed throughout the day, any void products that have gone into the basket and then deleted before the transaction was processed, tax information, and credit information. We'll go back to summary and we'll start to close our till. The total variance here is £73.70. This includes our cash takings, our card takings, and our float. Firstly, we need to open our cash drawer and count every last penny. This includes our cash takings and our float. You can open the cash drawer by selecting the action button here. Once you've counted your cash, enter that figure in the cash counted column. So here we have £14.70 in cash takings added to the £50 float, totaling to £64.70. We'll add that here. You can now select Done. We also have card takings. Here, the variance is £9, and you would do an end of day on your card machine to get that figure. So here we have the following information once that's been entered. Our total variance is 0 and green. This means our till is completely balanced. It's not up, it's not down. Your cash now has a red £50. This is because we've made our float accountable for. As long as our total variance is 0 and green, we are happy. If your till is slightly down, perhaps overchanging, underchanging, or you've taken out petty cash without processing it through the till, you can add a note to your end of day. You can save the note, and once we're happy, we can select the green Print and Close button. An automatic printout will now go through your receipt printer, and this is your end of day report. It will then prompt you if you are sure that you wish to close the till. Once you are sure, select Close. Your till has now been checked for any variances. We've cashed up your till, printed the end of day report, and closed, ready for the next day. That brings us to the end of our retail front till demo. Don't forget, if you are a new business with us, you have access to your implementation manager for any further questions. For our existing customers, you do have access to our support lines. Thank you for watching.